Behavioral manifestations. In the context of adult ADHD, it is possible to explore common behavioral manifestations that revolve around impulsivity, consequently resulting in poor decisions and unfavorable outcomes. Much like the scenarios involving PTSD, individuals with adult ADHD may exhibit distinct behaviors that impact their daily lives. Joshua, a middle-aged man diagnosed with adult ADHD, often finds himself struggling with impulsivity. He frequently acts without thinking, thus making impulsive decisions that lead to adverse consequences. For instance, he impulsively quits his job on a whim after a frustrating workday, only to later regret his hasty choice when he realizes the financial strain it places on his family. Moreover, his impulsive spending habits worsens the situation as he frequently makes unplanned purchases, thus accumulating huge credit card debt. His impulsivity also affects his personal relationships. He is prone to saying hurtful things in the heat of the moment during an argument with his spouse. The outcome is strained bond and relationship uncertainties. This behavioral manifestation of impulsivity creates a cycle of poor decisions that John struggles to break free from, thus negatively impacting his overall quality of life. Sarah, a woman dealing with adult ADHD, also grapples with impulsivity-driven behavioral manifestations. At work, her impulsivity leads her to often overlook critical job-related details, resulting in errors and missed deadlines. She frequently interrupts colleagues during meetings, thus disrupting the flow of discussions. In her personal life, her impulsivity is evident in her impromptu travel decisions. Even without proper planning, she embarks on spontaneous trips that strain her finances and disrupt her daily routines. Additionally, her impulsivity extends to her dietary choices, where she frequently indulges in unhealthy food and neglects long-term health considerations. The common theme here is that impulsivity in individuals with adult ADHD can result in a series of poor decisions that affect various aspects of their lives, from work and relationships to financial stability and health. Seeking professional help from a psychiatrist can be a critical step in managing these manifestations and regaining control over individual lives. Activity concentration. Hyperactivity in the workplace. John, a 35-year-old professional, grapples with adult ADHD, specifically the manifestation of hyperactivity. He works in a bustling office environment, where the need for focused attention and stillness is paramount. However, for John, this proves to be a consistent challenge for him to handle. Despite his intelligence and dedication to his job, his difficulty in maintaining attention and staying seated for extended periods is evident. During a crucial team meeting, John sits at the conference table, his leg bouncing restlessly, and his fingers tapping the tabletop rhythmically. He often interrupts colleagues with enthusiastic but impulsive contributions that occasionally steer the conversation off track. Moreover, in the instances where the speaker is asking questions directed to him, he fidgets. Colleagues can be able to notice his fidgeting and exchange subtle glances as he struggles to maintain eye contact with the presenter. As the meeting progresses, John's hyperactivity becomes more pronounced. He begins to sway his chair from side to side, thus inadvertently creating a distracting squeak. His inability to sit still frustrates him and those around him. In this regard, he cannot concentrate effectively. At his desk, his constant need to stand, stretch, and walk around the office makes it challenging to complete tasks in a focused and timely manner. It's a daily struggle to manage his hyperactivity in a workplace that demands calmness and attentiveness. In social settings, this hyperactivity similarly affects John's ability to enjoy recreational activities. For instance, during a movie night with friends, he finds it impossible to sit through an entire film without squirming, adjusting his position, or stepping out for a series of short breaks. He has the desire to participate in enjoyable activities, but the restlessness and the inability to sit still hinder his ability to be fully engaged to occasions. On recognizing the impact of his hyperactivity, John has started exploring ADHD management strategies with the help of a mental health professional. The scene exemplifies the need for understanding and support for individuals dealing with ADHD, especially in the workplace and during recreational activities, where the manifestation of hyperactivity can be a significant challenge. This scene scenario highlights the common behavioral manifestation of hyperactivity in individuals with adult ADHD, thus demonstrating its impact on professional and recreational aspects of life. It emphasizes the importance of seeking professional guidance to manage these manifestations effectively. Attention deficits and reduced productivity. Emily, a 28-year-old woman with adult ADHD, struggles with poor attention deficits that significantly impact her productivity in her workplace and her pursuit of further education. She works in a demanding corporate job that requires meticulous attention to detail, but her struggles with attention manifest in various ways. Firstly, in the office, during a critical project meeting, Emily is provided with important data and instructions. However, her mind drifts off and she quickly loses track of the conversation. Colleagues and superiors grow increasingly frustrated as her lack of focus results in repeated errors and delays. Furthermore, Emily's inability to sustain attention affects her ability to meet deadlines, often leading to last-minute rush to complete assignments. In the educational sphere, Emily's attention deficits present another set of challenges. She's been working hard to pursue an advanced degree, but in class, her mind often wanders away. She frequently finds herself rereading the same passages multiple times to grasp the material. Her poor attention also affects her ability to actively engage in classroom discussions, thus causing her to miss important points. Consequently, she lags behind academically. Emily's scenario description exemplifies how poor attention deficits due to adult ADHD can severely hinder an individual's productivity in their professional and educational endeavors. Emily recognizes the need to seek professional support to manage her ADHD symptoms effectively and improve her focus and productivity in these critical areas of her life. Recommendation: a physician sitting in her office encouraging people who exhibits any of the symptoms above to get the help they need, and telling them that seeking professional help is vital for individuals grappling with ADHD, thus enabling them to manage symptoms and lead fulfilling lives.